Gomboro is a disease which occurs when you don't vaccinate your chicks Gomboro vaccine. So watch this video to the end as I teach you how to vaccinate Gomboro vaccine and LaSota to prevent Newcastle disease and Gomboro diseases. So watch this video to the end so that you understand what I'm going to teach you right now. Before the chicks' arrival, they have been vaccinated their first vaccine in the hatchery, and the vaccine is a Maric vaccine. So on their 9th day after arrival, you have to vaccinate them Gomboro for prevention of Gomboro disease, which is very bad disease. It is very deadly and it has no curing, and it lasts in their body for 3 days. That is the disease, and then within that short period of 3 days, you might have a high mortality of maybe 50 to 60 to 70% mortality. So you have to vaccinate them Gomboro vaccine on their 9th day, which 50 birds are to be vaccinated 100 doses of Gomboro, and 100 birds are to be vaccinated 200 doses of Gomboro, and 1,000 birds are to be vaccinated 2,000 doses of Gomboro. So you have to make the calculation or ask your veterinary doctor how many doses you have to give your chick. So, and another thing is you have to use injection water in a syringe to administer the vaccine in their eyes using that is eye drop. You have to give them the vaccine through eye drop, and make sure you separate the vaccinated ones so that you know which one you have vaccinated and which one you have not vaccinated. Whenever you are vaccinating your birds, make sure that the vaccination don't last more than 1 hour, 30 minutes. So the vaccine do expire, and don't buy the vaccine and keep it. Always vaccinate them the vaccine immediately you buy it. Neither you vaccinate them very early in the morning or you vaccinate them in the evening. Don't vaccinate them in the afternoon, and don't introduce the vaccine to the sun. Don't let it come in touch with the sun. And before you vaccinate this Gomboro, make sure you have removed the heat at least 1 hour in their brooding room. Make sure you have removed the heater and then vaccinate the chicks. If you didn't meet up vaccinating your chicks, that Gomboro, during the period of 9 days, you can vaccinate them in their 14 days. That is 2 weeks. So after this 2 weeks and you didn't vaccinate your chicks, definitely they are going to have Gomboro disease at maybe their 3 weeks or at their 1 month. So, and the vaccination and the disease, as I told you earlier, it has no curing, and it can lead to high mortality in your poultry. So make sure you vaccinate them this Gomboro. Don't skip the vaccine. Make sure you vaccinate them Gomboro. And another thing you have to vaccinate them again is LaSota during the period of their 3 weeks of age. You have to vaccinate them LaSota. That is their 21 days. And the LaSota, the function of LaSota is to help in prevention of Newcastle disease, and it helps to boost their immune system also. Not apart from preventing Newcastle disease, it helps to boost their immune system and make them grow faster, and that much more. So Newcastle disease also, I don't think if it has any curing. whenever it occurs. So always make sure you vaccinate them LaSota during their period of 3 weeks. That is 21 days. Don't miss out on the vaccines. And also, you are to vaccinate the 100 layer beds. You are to vaccinate 100 layer beds, 200 doses of LaSota. You are to vaccinate 1,000 layer bed, 2,000 doses of LaSota, and you are to vaccinate, if you have around 50, you are to vaccinate them 100 doses. If at that period you are to vaccinate them in their eye, you are to vaccinate them in their eye by dropping, after you are done mixing the vaccine, that is the LaSota, with injection water in the syringe. You are to vaccinate them in their eye by eye drop, and then make sure you separate the those that you are vaccinated from those that are not being vaccinated, so that you will not get confused, and you will be able to vaccinate the whole chicks. And if you have a large number of chicks, that's 1,000 up, or 500 or 300, and you feel like you cannot vaccinate them through their eye, then you are to administer their vaccines. You can use their drinkers, but before you vaccinate them, make sure you have stabbed the chicks like about 3 hours before you vaccinate them, and you have served them water. I do not mean food. You are to feed them and starve them like 3 hours. You know the chicks are still small. You are to serve them water, and then when you put the water, all of them will be able to drink from it. By that time, you will know that they are being vaccinated. Then after this step, after that their 3 weeks vaccination, you skip the vaccination for 1 month. Then you start to vaccinate them again, LaSota. You are to vaccinate them LaSota once every month. You vaccinate them LaSota. The reason for vaccinating them LaSota then is for Newcastle disease outbreak. Whenever they have a Newcastle disease outbreak, you will know that you are able to secure at least 85% of your chicks from the disease. So by that time, you are to vaccinate them orally using their drinkers, vaccinating them using their drinkers, and make sure the vaccine don't last more than 1 hour 30 minutes. You remove it from wash the drinkers and replace the waters with fresh water before you give it back to your chicks. So that is how I vaccinate my bird to prevent all these diseases. So if you don't understand anything that I just said now, you can ask me question in the comment section, and if you find this video helpful, you can like the video, you can share the video, and appreciate my time by commenting. So, and if you are new here, please subscribe to this channel to support my channel, and also make sure you come around to check on my videos, because I'm here to help you guys. I want us to be one family. Let's learn together. Let's share our experience together, because I know all of us as a poultry farmer, we have different experience. So let's share our experience here. You can drop any question in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. Love you guys. See you here next time.